In this live self-defense tutorial, we're gonna go over some life-saving self-defense techniques everyone should know. The first thing I want you to do is know how to get into a better position. So if you think about self-defense and you break it down into techniques, which would be punches, palm strikes, elbows, knees, even grappling or wrestling, and you break it into self-defense principles. The principles of self-defense are the general ideas that underpin everything in self-defense. So basic principle would be situational awareness. Pay attention to what's happening around you as it's happening. But number two is getting into a better position. So the first life-saving self-defense technique everybody should know is getting into this better position. That's stepping back with one foot to make yourself a smaller target, turning your body so that your hard, bony arms are between you and the threat, making yourself a smaller target and making it harder for them to hit you. I want you to be hard to hit and hard to hurt. So you're gonna step back, get your hands up, you're gonna put them as high as your head. You wanna guard your head, not have your hands here. That's too low, you're gonna get hit. Have your hands up here for self-defense. So number one, get into a better position. Number two, you're gonna ask yourself, what targets can you remove or destroy? Again, these are the principles of self-defense. And this is well documented, well written, well described in Tim Larkin's book. And there's a link below if you wanna get that book, see what that looks like. And in the very first link below, if you want a self-defense tool that's even easier than defending yourself with your hands, that's also the first link below. So check those out if you want to. If not, get your hands up, get in a better position, step back to make yourself a smaller target, turning yourself away from the attack to protect your vital spots, your vital organs. So we call this the threat. My hands are up and open between me and the threat. I'm in what's called a flinch block. This allows me to flinch into a protected position. Again, these aren't all my ideas. This comes from Tony Blauer, who I think is the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it comes to a lot of this self-defense physical training. So your hands are up, you can now palm strike. I want you to practice palm striking, and if you don't have a bag, do it in the air. So you're gonna hit with the palm, but here's the key to the palm is using this right here. Adrish, I'll answer that question in just a little bit. Adrish has asked me some questions. From right here, this part of your hand, there's a small group of bones there, making that the hardest part of your hand. You're gonna pull your hand back to expose that, and you turn it a little bit of an angle so that you're striking with this part. If this is a threat, I ask myself, what targets can I remove or destroy? His nose, ability to breathe temporarily, his eyes, his ability to see me. I'm gonna strike forcefully by extending the front arm and following with the back arm. You're gonna go 1, 2, and you just practice this in this better position, turning your shoulders and hips. You want 3 things for stopping power, for knockout power. When you're learning techniques that could save your life, you wanna turn your shoulders and hips, extend your arm, and when you take a small step with that lead foot coming forward, and you strike, you're gonna hit so much harder and so much faster. These are life-saving techniques that everybody should know. You have to know how to create more stopping power. Just punching, just palm striking is not enough. You have to do it with force. Hello, Doug. So you're turning here, you're turning here. Your stomach is up and in, your abs are tight, drop your chin, get behind your guard. Now the second thing that I want you to see from here is that when you grab your hands, one hand comes over the other one. See how you're over this pinky part of your hand? Then you're gonna smash right into his face for self-defense. From this position, your hands are up, you're in your better position, you're a smaller target. You take your own hands. Now look how you reach forward instead of pulling back. When you pull back, that gives him distance to close and hurt you. From here, you wanna keep your hands here almost like a brace to stop him. You're gonna take this here and smash with 2 hands, this scissor position, with your arms. This makes it a much harder, stronger strike. And you're going into the soft flesh of his face, or maybe down and into his throat for self-defense. The question is, what target can you remove or destroy? His ability to breathe permanently. Smash in there, but not one and done, 2, 3, or 4. Then from this position, using your elbows with your hands still connected, using your elbows to strike against the side of his head or into his neck. Maybe if he's a lot taller, you're sitting into his ribs. From here, I want you to drop, lower yourself, and push with his elbow into the body. So from this position, you have palm strikes, you have these smashing positions here, you're turning your body, and you're dropping, and you're down here. Now you can also use your foot for self-defense. I like when you lift your knee out to the side and you push the bottom of your foot forward. I think I need to lower the camera a little bit so you can see that. Be patient, don't get nauseous when I do that. From here, your back leg, you're in this better position, your knee lifts and you push forward in what's called an elliptical kick. Most kicks are done straight in or turning to the side. This one is kind of counterintuitive. It's very effective. You're coming in and striking, see if you can see it in the mirror, right into his shin. So now he's up here, you throw that kick in here, throw some palm strikes, smash with that fist, elbow to the body, drop, and push him off. All of that requires that you're moving your body in and you're striking full force with your hands, with your elbows, with your feet. You can also bring your knee up and into his body. Grab hold of him, pull him down while you bring that knee up, into the groin, into the side of the leg, into the hips, maybe into his head, pulling it down that way. But it's using some basic techniques and then applying the principles of self-defense that makes this so effective. Number one, situational awareness. What's happening around you? Put your phone in your pocket, put it in your bag, leave it in the car. Pay attention. Leave it in the car while you're pumping your gas. A lot of people get out, you see them. One of the fastest growing crimes right now are attacking people at gas stations while they're pumping gas, either trying to take their car or take their money or hurt them. And a lot of times, if you watch the videos, because the videos are everywhere, the security cameras, people are distracting themselves. You're distracting yourself with your phone. Put your phone in your pocket, leave it in the car, pump your gas, pay attention to who might be a threat, and then you're ready to address it. Get in your car and leave before they get close. If they get too close before you can realize it, get in a better position, close the distance, get some palm strikes in, smash here, get the elbows, come in here. Maybe you start with that elliptical kick coming in into his shin. The whole bottom of your foot, with your shoe on is smashing into his shin. And then you're striking. Now, you don't have to have a bag to practice. If you do, I put a link below if you wanted to get one ordered and shipped to your house. But practice in the air. This all works simply by giving yourself a mental picture of what it should look like. These palm strikes with this part striking, right? Into the nose, into the face, even into those solar plexus. I want you to make a tight fist, and I want you to smash with the back of your fist. You're here facing the opposite direction. You feel someone behind you, you see him out of the corner of the eye. You're gonna step and strike with that heavy, hard fist coming to the side of his head, into his neck, into his jaw, maybe into the ribs. If he's even closer, bring that elbow up. Now notice that your elbow is going higher than your shoulder. His hands are on your neck and he's choking the life out of you. You can lift your elbow as you step and his hands will just come right off. There's no way he can stop you. He could be choking you to death. Your elbow comes up and you're gonna smash his face for self-defense. From here, stepping in and then dropping down. His hands are on your body. First go to his head, then go to his stomach. Hit him in the head, try to knock him out. If you can't, go into that solar plexus, try to crush that cartilage so he can't breathe, and then take that hand and extend it down and into the groin, right? The key, again, is your body. Your body creates the power. If it's just your arm, you're not strong enough. If it's just your elbow, your shoulder's not strong enough. When you step, you're gonna make some real distance between you and the threat. You're gonna create some real damage coming up, coming down, coming into the groin. Now take your hands and make them tight. When you clap them together, they get stronger and stronger. Yeah, Doug says the hammer strike is very powerful. Practice this motion, making your hands tight, and then his ears smashing. All of the force of that strike pushes the air into his eardrum, popping the eardrum. He loses his inner ear. He can't stand. From here, plus it hurts. It hurts a lot. Your hands come here. You can make those two fists and go in to the ribs and do the same thing. Better yet, make a claw, go into those ribs and then pull. There's a lot of nerves here. On almost everybody, they'll feel it. You strike here first, the muscles, the intercostals that are in there, the abs on the side, you'll feel that, and then squeeze. It's a very sensitive area. Throw the knee, drive the head if you have to. You can use your forehead right into his face. Think about how that works. His nose, all this flesh in the front of his face. You strike him here, you hold on to him, and then you're hitting with your forehead right into his face. His eyes water, his nose bursts with blood coming down. He can't breathe, he starts choking. You're out of there. You run, get somebody to help you, whatever you have to do to